My name is Ryan and I'm here to do an unboxing, first impressions, and kind of a mini review of one of the new Tease guitars. This is the ST-SPR. What initially got my attention here was the way that Tease Guitars seems to be all about customer service and actually sending something for a good price that's ready to play right out of the box. That's been their focus in everything that I've been seeing and hearing, so I wanted to check this out firsthand. Now, Tease did provide this guitar, so they're not paying me, but they did provide this for the purpose of this video. However, I am not here to do a commercial. This is 100% truthful. That's actually what they want as well. They want real, true opinions. They're not going to edit or pre-screen the content. I'm going to make the video and publish it. It looks like it was taped along the entire edge previously, and it looks like it was opened and then retaped. So I don't know if there was like an inspection somewhere after it initially shipped from the factory, but it definitely does appear to have been taped twice, the box has. Here we go. It is shipped in this gig bag too, so that's definitely some nice padding. Bubble wrap on the body as well, so this foam probably helps keep the strap button from kind of blowing out the bottom of the box. So this guitar is under 150 bucks shipped, so that's shipping included. And Tease Guitars prides themselves in sending you something that's ready to play right out of the box without the need to take it to a guitar shop to have it set up. So I'm hoping that's true, and we're gonna find out. And we do have a business card here. It's got the owner's phone number, the website, and email, and it does emphasize free shipping here. And so, all right, so it's fully zipped, unzipped. Okay, let's get to it. Double zipper. So the gig bag is pretty decent. It's probably not quite as padded as something that's maybe like 35 bucks on Amazon, but it's definitely way better than the free gig bags that you get with like Licks Pro and some of the others. They call those gig bags, but honestly, Licks Pro and the others, those bags are not good. Looks like we've got some, I don't know, like extra threads here, kind of tangled in the zipper. I can tell you that right off the bat, this feels solid. Like this feels like full-size, hefty guitar. This is not like a super lightweight. Just kind of doing a look over. This feels good. So this is the ST1. Nice. I like what I'm feeling already. It feels like a good weight. It's not overly heavy, but it's not paper light either. We've got a bone nut. Some pretty nice looking tuners. They're sealed. Specs online say that these are 18:1 ratio tuners. Big advantage over most of the budget brands you'll find online. And it does have a full thickness body as well. This is not a super thin body, so that allows plenty of room for mods, anything from modding the bridge. And there's really room for just about any pickups that you decide to put in, because according to what I see on their listings, this is a swimming pool route in the body. So it's basically wide open where the pickups go. There's some nice grain on it, light satin. It's not unfinished. There is a light satin feel. The action, this action's gotta be 1.75 millimeters. And I think this is a 12-inch fretboard radius. Looks like it's been set up here at the bridge. The tuners, like I said, they look really good. It's got a bone nut. It appears to be well cut. So far, the unboxing and first impressions, I am definitely impressed by what I see. And now, not even factoring in the price point. Under $150 shipped to your door. This is sweet. So I look forward to seeing you again in a few days when we do the rest of the video. Here we are again, and I've had some time to play and kind of continue to check out the Tease ST1 SPR. I am definitely enjoying this guitar, so I'm happy to be here to do a little more in-depth review after the unboxing just recently done. So it's nice and resonant, I think. Nice sustain, good tones unplugged. So let's plug it in though. So we're in the first position, we're in the bridge here, so we are getting some hum. Pretty typical for a Strat-style guitar. Going all the way up to the neck. All right, so I kind of like heavier stuff a little bit more, so let's check it out. So these are brand new strings. It did go slightly out of tune, but kind of typical stuff when you have new strings. They do go through a really nice quality control process, which I'm super impressed by. Not only do they pay extra to the factory to do an initial setup and quality check prior to shipping, from the warehouse, they go through another check. They check the frets, they check the setup, and they really make sure that this is ready to play out of the box. I really don't know of many or any companies that do that, other than ones that charge a lot more for a guitar. So this thing's pretty impressive considering this one is under $150 shipped in the US. And don't forget to stay tuned because later I have for you my 4-word review as well as expectations versus reality. I think this thing has a pretty nice range of tone. I will say this does handle a pretty good amount of distortion, although it's not designed for super heavy stuff. In my opinion, this is definitely an incredible entry-level guitar, but I don't think that stops there. I think an experienced musician, maybe intermediate up through even advanced, would be super happy to get this, considering the quality, the craftsmanship that goes into this. So the attention to detail, including the work on the fretboard. We've got really impressive specs, not even just for the price, but just impressive in general. Just to name a few, we have 18-to-1 ratio tuners, a bone nut, stainless frets with rounded edges. We have wax potted pickups and a full thickness body. So this is super easy to mod. The body is even routed with a swimming pool type route, so you can put any pickup configuration into it. I honestly don't see the need to modify this, but a lot of us do love a good mod project. You could put a full-size trem block in here. You could drop in any pickups. You could really update anything here, and this guitar is ready for that, which is pretty awesome. When you get into things like Squires that have kind of thinner bodies and maybe less than consistent or less than predictable quality control right out of the box, or even playability out of the box, this really shines. So I'm definitely pretty impressed by what I'm seeing. This is straight from Tease. Says so right on the headstock. A company based in the US. Small company, so you're getting that attention when it comes to customer service, or even if you have questions. They put their contact information right on the box, and there was even that business card in the box when I opened it up. That's not something you find every day. This is what I call expectations versus reality. I honestly was expecting a playable budget guitar that sounds pretty good. In reality, I got an impressive guitar with incredible specs that aren't just on paper. They actually translate to a super nice guitar here that feels great to play. I actually, so far I'm enjoying playing this over some much more expensive guitars that I have. So I'm kind of wondering how they can do it so well. So it's time for my 4-word review of the Tease ST1 SPR. The rules are that the big words are what counts. Don't worry about the little words. I'm going to go with impressive, legit, and an unbeatable value. For 150 bucks, you can't go wrong. And I did notice a bit of a minor imperfection. There is just the tip of the pickguard here is lifted near the screw. My guess is that when the screw was put in, the threads kind of caught the plastic and lifted it ever so slightly. I noticed that this is a more vintage 8-screw pickguard rather than what a lot of companies do now is the 11-screw pickguards. So there are a few extra screws in the more modern versions. You could certainly swap this pickguard out. That would mean that you do have to re-drill the holes. That's something to be aware of. But I mean, I personally don't care how many screws are in the pickguard. I think Tease guitars in general, honestly, are super impressive because these things come set up right out of the box. The action is under 2 millimeters and it's super playable. Everything else has been checked. The intonation, they polish the frets. I really think you'd have a hard time finding a better value, especially from a US-based company with super consistent customer service, super consistent quality right out of the box. Thanks for taking the time to watch this and to check out the Tease ST1 SPR. Tune in next time and I've got another guitar for you.